have to get out of sight. I can't. My ankle, it's hurt. Wait here. Well, I guess that finishes them all right. Better make sure, though. Dalton, you stay here with the horses. The rest of you come with me. Put them up. Don't turn around. Lead the horses out. This man will remain here as our prisoner. The others are our guests.
You sneaking redskin, I'll get even with you for this.
Rawhide make good rope to tie wild animals with.
Hiya, Bert. Hello, Alan.
Hi, sir. Enemy.
Granted.
You're all friends of the Lone Ranger, aren't you? One of them is the Lone Ranger.
Washington sent Jeffries to Texas because of his record as a just and honest administrator. And until I found that reward notice, I couldn't understand why he'd become such a fiend, such an unscrupulous villain.
Had you ever met the real Jeffries before you came to Texas?
No.
A wounded trooper gave us some information once that might be interesting to you, Mr. Blanchard. The man died later, but he swore that what he said was true.
This fellow seems to be somebody important. I thought maybe you might like to see him.
I must warn you, sir, that you're interfering with the federal government. It will not be tolerated. I demand that you take me to Pecos at once.
Search him.
So you're Colonel Marcus Jeffries, the newly appointed Commissioner of Finance of the state of Texas.
I am.
It says here that you're commissioned by the United States Treasury Department to enforce tax collection in this state. Take Colonel Marcus Jeffries outside and show him that view of the valley. I think he'll find it very interesting. This piece of paper puts the wealth of Texas in the palm of my hand.
So Colonel Marcus Jeffries died, and this renegade outlaw took over his credentials and used his name. Now I begin to see.
But how did the Lone Ranger come into being?
The Texas Rangers served as a company in the Civil War. And when the war was over, and they were returning to their native state,
Hello, Captain Ranch. Looks like you and your Rangers come along just in... Sure does, Joe. Here. What happened to your horse? Jeffries' tax collectors took him away from... left me foot.
We've heard about Jeffries and his methods. That's one of the reasons we're heading for Pecos.
Count on me if I can help.
That's the spirit. We'll give you one of our extra horses to get back on.
Thanks, Jeff. Where you reckon we're going to camp tonight, Captain?
The Grand Pass. We'll rest up there before moving on to Pecos.
You all right, Joe? Yeah. I'll be leaving you here, Cap. But I won't forget what you done for me.
That's all right, Joe. Take care of yourself.
All right, place them in.
Come on.
was an unforgettable massacre. Cowards. But of all those Rangers, there was one who still lived.
You're not well. The others, are they?
Other Rangers all dead. You only man torn to find alive.
The only one. The Lone Ranger. I'll never rest until those deaths are avenged.
What a tremendous task the Lone Ranger had before him.
And still has.
I hope that spy Joe Sneed got what is coming to him.
He did. He had promised Jeffrey that he would throw open the gates to the stockade so that Jeffrey's troopers could ride in and slaughter the ranchers who were holding out there. The Lone Ranger knew of this and was riding to stop it.
What do you intend doing with the prisoner? Why, he's gone.
White man use water to loosen rawhide. All Indian trick.
He's taken the Lone Ranger's gun. Spread out and search for him. He's in the cavern somewhere. Sammy, you stay here. Come on, Tonto.
Stand right where you are. I can pick you off one at a time, so don't make a move. Come on. Stand close to that kid or I'll start shooting. Now, where's the Indian and those other two? Come on. Get near that kid.
No. Got no good. Loud noise make cave full, maybe whole roof.
All of you get out there where I can see you. There's still one missing. Now, I'm going to count 10, and if he don't show up, I'm going to start shooting. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, I ain't just talking.